Good morning and happy Vlogmas day 6. We are moving right through December. I have to run into work this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and do my tarot card pull, and then I'm going to open my Advent. I'm not going to mess with the game, the adventure game, because I haven't even gotten a chance to sit down and look through those envelopes. So I think I'm just going to do it like all in one shot, or when I get a chance. I'm not going to stress over it because I just don't have time to keep up with it right now. Should have known. But I have a few things to do today. So today I have to go into work, and then I'm going to stop by Floss and Flame and spend some time cross-stitching with Jen for a minute this morning after I get off at work at 10. And then after I do that, I've got to go into the studio. We have to pack up the stuff for the permanent jewelry because we have a show tomorrow. We are doing Christmas on the ranch at Lucky Bee Ranch in Earlville, Maryland, and they're doing a little Christmas festival. So it's from 9 to 1, so not very long and very cold. So Brandan's mission today is to find us a small propane heater so that we can heat the tent so that it's not freezing when we're out there at like 7 o'clock in the morning setting up. And we have to bring a couple things from home to the studio for Melissa. When I had kind of was selling like witchcraft supplies, I had a bunch of spell herbs. If you ever like know anything about like Wiccanism or any of that, they use herbs in their spells and potions and different things. So I have an entire line of herbs. They're not edible or potable. They are not for consumption, but they are for spell work. I don't need them anymore, not in the quantities that I have. I have pounds of each herb. We're talking like lavender, chamomile, you name it. If it's an herb, like I have it. So we're bringing them over to the studio so that Melissa can put them in her shop and do something with them other than them just sitting in my basement, get them out to the community and make use of them because they're not being used. So we're going to do that. We're going to run that stuff over to the studio as well for her. So we got a lot of running in and out going on today. I don't know how much I'll be able to film of us because we're going to be like carrying stuff and just moving around all day. But let's get this day started and let's pull a tarot card. So let's see. Yesterday was the Queen of Pentacles, so let's see what today is. What do we need to learn for today? Okay, so today's card is the Two of Wands, and I pulled the Two of Wands upside down. So when the Two of Wands comes up, it's kind of about, I'm trying to think. I always get confused between the 2 and the 3. I think the Two of Wands is planning. I think it's like coming up with a plan to... It's not about like putting the plan in motion yet. I think that's where like the Three of Wands comes in, where you're starting to take your plans and starting to like enact them and put them into motion. I think 2 is the planning stage. So 2 is when you take your inspiration and ideas and you kind of focus them and come up with a direction. So that is kind of where we're at today. We have so many things to do, and we need to implement a plan of action. So that would be accurate. So we'll see how that plays out for today. So today's color for the Advent, and this is the Hot Knit Yarn 80s and 90s Advent, and it's Kush Ball. Love Kush Balls. Those are so much fun. So let's see. Let's grab the envelope for today. Okay, so here is day 6. And let's see what Kush Ball looks like. Ooh, Ooh, that is beautiful. Look at those blues. Such pretty colors. I love that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I know that the lighting isn't great because the lighting is coming through the back window, and honestly, I should be facing this way with the camera that way, but the couch is there. I have nothing to hold the camera. So now I'm facing this way, but the light is just like coming in through the back window and kind of making things kind of hard to see. So I apologize for that. But I'm going to get going. I'm going to hop in the car. I'm going to grab a smoothie. I'm going to get a smoothie for today and get into Once Upon a Child and get this day started. We are home now. We were able to get all of the herbs over to Melissa so that she has them for the open house tomorrow, which was really good. Also, that is a lot of stuff out of my basement cleared out that has been there for years, and we finally are freeing up space, which is a really, really good thing for us. So it's a win-win for everyone. We came home and I have been making care kits for the jewelry business. So I put in like this little cute like crinkly stuff, and there's aftercare instructions in there. And then Brandon is sorting the rings and chains onto bobbins so that they don't get tangled. We hadn't had that before. We keep the chains in these little baggies. So having them around the bobbin, they were getting tangled in the bags, even though the bags are really good to help with that. But this is just going to be better. So we wound those up, and we have to pack up the car later. But other than that, that is done. I have the vlog from yesterday already out, so I took care of that first thing. And I also did my scheduling. So I have emails to file, and I'll be done. I think we have to get the kids, right? Mm-hmm. We have to get the kids from school and then come back and chill.